All right, Cubs fan, we got some more information dropping today via data mine. I think some pretty important information that we've been waiting for. Number one, we've got new Conquest bosses being listed in the data mine, all 5. And then also a big piece of information, how many shards we can expect to see for the new Ahsoka Tano in Conquest, in the boxes at least. Now, the big missing piece of information here is how many shards we're going to be able to get in the, along the way in the Wandering Scavengers. So I'm sure that information is to come. But let's dive into it and digest what we have here. So here we go. Here's the, there's some B-roll footage for you guys. Here is the the new bosses in the data mines. So for Sector 1, we got Padme. Now, I will be expecting here that this will be with the reflective damage modifier, which really sucks. Combine that with Barriss, Ahsoka, and that's going to be the OG Ahsoka Tano, Jedi Anakin. I wondered when I first saw Padme showing up if they were going to toss the new version of Ahsoka in there. This clearly says Ahsoka Tano, not Commander Ahsoka Tano, so I'm okay with that because I think it would have made it significantly harder, but also a little disappointed because her code's in the game. Like, they totally could have done that if they wanted to. It would have been kind of fun to see her early on. So next up, we got Sector 2. This one is going to be your gas. And so compare that to the last one. I mean, we had Bando and Darth Revan. I think this is harder. I would say. I think gas, especially because gas is probably going to have that reflective damage, and this is the true good synergy. You know, we kind of had some modified synergy in there when we saw Padme and gas before. This is the full good team. You know, this is balls to the wall here. And so sectors 1 and 2, I definitely feel like they've ramped up the difficulty a bit. And then let's talk about Sector 3. We got CLS, Chupio, Chewbacca, Han, and C-3PO. They know the team, guys. That's the team right there. That is the hardest non-galactic legend team to beat on defense, probably. Fight me on that. It's a tough team. Apply some modifiers to that too. And sectors 1 through 3 are feeling pretty challenging to me right now. Now, if I remember right, Sector 3 was a galactic legend before. And so maybe that's a step back, maybe not. I feel like it probably won't be because we don't know exactly what modifiers they're going to put on these because the modifiers could be different than what we've seen before, and we've never seen the full synergy for these teams. One thing I do like, by the way, the little side note, but as a content creator, I like that they're putting these teams there because then I could go test things against them. Even though they'll be different in Conquest, at least I could test against the full synergy. It's always funny testing against some of these teams. It's just like, this is just B-roll because nobody ever puts, character A and B in with these teams. And so there we go. So CLS, Chupio, Chewbacca, Han, and C-3PO, best Han team, or best CLS team in Sector 3. Sector 4, we got the GL Ray, BB-8, JTR, Hero Finn, and Hero Poe. Ray sucks. She is the hardest character to beat on defense, in my opinion, and retain your banners. And so my big question is, can SOKR handle this? Which in a normal situation, you would expect SOKR to be able to handle a Galactic Legend Ray, or some of the other counters that you have. But with the modifiers, I think that's going to be a very, very, very challenging situation for a lot of people. And you can't two-shot it. You got to get it down in one. So I think this boss, I mean, it's not surprising to see a new, we didn't have GL Ray before as a boss. We got her now. It's probably one of the more predictable shakeups for this situation. And it's one that I think could be a roadblock for people. It could stop people from getting to Sector 5 if you don't have the right tools to take down a Ray confidently right now. This might be very difficult for you because applying those modifiers and everything could shake it up. Fortunately, I feel like the full resistance Ray team might be among the easier ones to beat. That you see Ray with a lot of times, ironically, it's Ray with Jedi that I think people struggle with the most in Arena, which you don't really see on defense in Grand Arena, but still. GL Ray could just be dumb. Now, get everyone else out, and how you going to get Ray down in time before she just wipes the floor with your entire team. And so I'm not too concerned about my own account. I'm sure that I'll find a way to beat it. But I could see this being a roadblock for some people, and this might be an area to be a little bit antsy and somewhere where you might need to really put your theory crafting brains out there, get some help, do some remodding, that kind of thing, to find a way to get through that. And so I'm sure we may have guides on this one. That may be necessary. I want to help you guys all get through that. All right, then last, we got the SOKR, First Order Stormtrooper, Kylo Ren Unmasked, Sith Trooper, and Hux. They went double tank. Those bastards went double tank. This is probably the hardest SOKR team to beat on defense for me. If you have the right tools, JML tends to be able to get this down. There's a lot of other avenues, but having it be a full Relic 8 lineup is what we're going to be dealing with there. Full Relic 8, modifiers, man. I think we're going to get used to a different brand of SOKR horror with this team. And with the double tank, it obviously gets a lot harder to manage. Get the Red Trooper and Hux out early on. It's just getting bounced back and forth. And so I am really curious to see how this plays. So far, I mean, at a glance, I don't think these bosses, I don't think it looks like it's going to be like a huge ramp up in difficulty. I just think these teams are tricky already, and adding the modifiers to them has me thinking that this could be harder. We will just have to wait and see how it plays out, and also what new data discs are giving us, etc. So there's the bosses. Now let's talk about the Commander Ahsoka Tano shards, and damn you, Sig, you're using the CAT acronym. I don't like this acronym. CAT. I don't know why I don't like it. I just don't. So anyway, normal difficulty. We've got 0 shards for the tier 1 box, 0 for tier 2, 5 for tier 3, ramps up to 10, 15, 20, 25. That's pretty, if I remember right, that's pretty similar to the drops that you got on normal difficulty for the Razor Crest. However, on hard mode, it ramps up a lot. Here we go. We're starting at 25, then 30, then 35, 40, 50, 65, 90 on the tier 7 box. 90 shards. And so if you know, that to me makes me think that it's probably going to take 3 conquests to get those 330 shards. Maybe because if it ramps up this much, I'm guessing the Wandering Scavenger is going to have plenty of opportunity to purchase those Commander Ahsoka Tano shards. And so I would guess 3 conquests, because you get 90, probably a little over 100. You could probably find a way to get another 20 shards on the Wandering Scavenger. And so, 110 times 3 is 330. And so I'm guessing it's going to be 3 conquests. Wow. I've never sneezed in the middle of a video. That was weird. Everyone, there's a first for everything. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'm actually pretty happy to see that they ramped up the shards for Ahsoka. I didn't really think about it that way. But now that I'm seeing it, and I just realized, let me show this to you guys again. Oh yeah, okay, good. You could see it. I thought that my camera might be covering it. Anyway, I really felt like I didn't really think about it, but it makes total sense that they're ramping it up, because getting to 330 shards for an unlock, that was if we were doing the Razor Crest pace, that was gonna take like a bad, I don't know, 6 conquests, which is like seeing at Christmas. So it's gonna be faster. I'm still wondering if there's going to be other ways to unlock her, if they're going to filter things, after maybe the first 2 conquests, if there's going to be some other way and that kind of thing. And so we'll just have to wait and see what they do. But 3 conquests doesn't seem too bad to me. I just wish they did them more. I don't want to do 1 a month. So 3 months is what we're looking at for Ahsoka Tano, I would assume. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about the bosses and the Ahsoka shards. Exciting news. I'm actually leaving from recording this video to the airport to pick up your favorite Gridden. He's going to be joining me, and we're going to be streaming here later today. So if you're watching this video in the morning, you're going to see him today. and we're going to be making videos and having a good time down here. And so stay tuned for that. We're going to have a lot of fun content coming between Grid and I here over the end of this week and into the weekend. And actually, even I think he's even going to be here Monday morning as well. So fun stuff. All right, fam. Thank you guys so much for joining me for the video. And as always, my brothers, don't forget